Hello and welcome back to another video. Tonight I'm taking a look at Soulstar on the Sega Mega CD. So, I'm going to have to be a little bit quiet because it's 10 past 11. It is the day after Boxing Day. Hopefully you've had a nice Christmas. I know a lot of people went back to work today. I'll skip the story, although it is rather interesting. And this is, again, a bit of a technical showcase for a system as far as I'm concerned. Very nice use of sort of mode 7 capabilities, sprite scaling that people, well, it really wasn't possible on the Mega Drive, and when the SNES came out, obviously Sega needed to try and do something, so luckily Core Design are around to bring out some of these sort of 3D sprite scaling games. Absolute masters of the Mega CD without a shadow of a doubt. And I recently picked up this title. I think it cost me £7 delivered on eBay, which is a fair price for this game. It sort of fluctuates. I see sometimes people are paying like £20 for it. I wouldn't personally recommend that unless you're really going to stick at it. You're a massive Mega CD fan. I've not really give the game too much of a chance, but I thought I'd have another quick go and share it with you. In terms of graphics and you know, being impressed, I think there was a spider on my head or something. In terms of graphics and being impressed with the Mega CD, this really sort of changed my mind about the system. Because it's just not, you know, from the games that I've played on the Mega CD, which admittedly are mostly FMV type affairs, this is just a mile away. And it's a great shame more developers, you know, didn't make games for the system, because it could have been somewhat successful. Core Design obviously had a firm grasp on the hardware. They knew what was going on, and although they carried on a lot with the PlayStation era, I think they obviously moved on to the 32-bit era. But certainly their Mega CD games, a lot of imagination. Not trying to make out I'm some sort of expert. I probably couldn't even tell you the names of all of them right now, but I've watched the majority in action. I remember my friends being thoroughly impressed with the Thunderhawk games. That's the air freshener in the background. Not a lot I can do about that. Every 38 minutes it goes off. It's probably killing me, giving me some sort of cancer. It's probably been injected with something by the government. So a little bit more ground-based combat this time. Just sort of change out. You can change your weapons. Maybe that's what I should do. I'm not actually doing anything now. Something's flying out. I'm not sure if I'm happy about that. Numbers are going down. I think I'm back to something slightly different, I think. Very nice musical score as well in this game. That can be said for all of the core Mega CD games. I believe they were even responsible for XJ220, Jaguar XJ220, and that's got a pretty cool soundtrack as well. And certainly when the Mega CD was out, I mean, even the FMV games seemed quite impressive, but even then it was pretty obvious that, you know, they were missing something. So I did have a friend who had a Mega CD. When it was current sort of generation technology, we were there playing some of these FMV games. I think of Cobra Command, and I think I had XJ220. XJ220 is a pretty decent game. Regrettably, I did have a copy of that game and I sold it. I had a few Mega CD games and I got rid of them. Should have kept them. One of them was Spider-Man and the Kingpin. I don't know if it's any good, but I see people trying to charge an absolute fortune for it. So onwards and upwards. On to the next stage. And this really is fantastic set piece. Very well designed. Such a shame this series didn't carry on. I mean, I don't know if there's any spiritual successes or anything like that, but it would have been nice. I mean, we didn't listen to the opening cutscene, I'm just trying to save a bit of time, but it's certainly interesting. That's what I always liked about the Mega CD, was that, you know, the upgrade from the Mega Drive. Certainly, as you know, PC gaming was coming quite quite a big thing, you know, it was often on Bad Influence and Games Master. Prevalent, is that the word? Perhaps. You know, we were seeing more PC games. Obviously, Doom was either on its way out, maybe it was already out at this point. I think it was probably already out at this point. And, you know, the Mega CD did seem like a huge upgrade from the Mega Drive. I know looking now, people often see it as some sort of huge failure, but it was, you know, impressive. It had stuff that even the Super Nintendo couldn't have on it, but it was mainly, obviously, developed as a sort of competition for the Super Nintendo. So here we go. We'll perhaps watch this bit. We'll actually morph into a different vehicle.
Mirkwood Warp Ship. There are 3 warp gates located inside the ship. Your primary objective is
This is the part I can never get by. I say never, not as I've played it for an eternity. I've probably played it for an hour or so in the past.
Destroy the primary computer located at the center of the interior. Phase 2. Activate any one of the 3 warp gates by disabling the orbs surrounding the opposing power pylons. Phase 3. Engage the...
Okay, I'll skip that now. Well, yeah, you know, they'll drag you in. They've got a bit of a storyline there for you. So you can see like a map type thing at the top right. It'll tell you where the CPU is, which is basically what we're going to destroy. And as I remember, what does it see? It's really impressed me because it's very much 3D. You know, this is the sort of thing I'd expect to be playing on a PlayStation. So this is the sort of thing I'm going to destroy. Now, I'm going to get the bombs on it, I think. You can only really get it, and it just seems to whip you when it's got them on it. So there's obviously some sort of technique for dodging this thing. Though clearly a bit of a failure there. So yeah, I do struggle to destroy this. I think you've got to sort of get in there with the rockets and get out of there when it starts throwing stuff everywhere. So we'll have another quick go at it, although, you know, no guarantees. And everyone's on the case. There's no one with me. It's just, you know, it's the old lone soldier. No, we're right by the CPU thing there. I think it's just best to get involved in this because he has got an energy meter. Got some rockets at him this time, so that'll help. Seems to have been the wrong part of terminal, looks things. So I've got his energy bar down a little bit, but it's not really, you know, nothing substantial. I seem to be right in the danger zone, so now seems to be the time to attack. Now I want to be out of the way. Obviously I've got to lift myself up, haven't I, in those sections. I think that's the scenario we're looking at here. Lift myself up, out of the way, in for the attack. I might be onto something there. I think I'm in danger though. Hey, weapons are loose. Now he's going to start flying them at me. Back up again. Bit of joy, let me in there. Let down. So I've not got any other weapons other than this, which is a bit disappointing. I don't actually feel like I'm aiming at him, but it really is impressive to me, this game. I'm certainly impressed at picking it up, especially for the bargain price of £7. Can't really say no. But, I mean, I wouldn't say it was worth buying a Mega CD over or anything exciting like that, though I think I finally figured out how to beat this boss. Might be too little too late though. But certainly if you've got a Mega CD and you're thinking like I was thinking, oh dear, I've been shot again, and the system's a bit rubbish, it might well be worth your time picking this up because it seems like a really fun game. So I'll leave it there. I'll thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll upload some more videos soon.